Hey guys, my name's Ted. And basically, this is going to be a video on saying why RuneScape will die without major change. And this is pretty much what it's going to be about. Is that I'm going to pretty much say why RuneScape is where it is, and pretty much like kind of not really ideas, just some major, pretty much just ideas to what they can do to save the game. And so this is going to be, I'm going to do this in a full one take, so don't roast me for stuffing up and not talking for like 10 seconds because I'm thinking. Okay, so a bio of myself. I've pretty much played RuneScape since 2007. I've really enjoyed the game. I've had its highs and lows. I've gotten bored of it sometimes. I've gotten back to it because of certain aspects to which I will talk further in the video. And so I've been through its highs and lows, and I know what is fun about the game and what brings people together and really want to strive, why they really like the game. So there was a decline in this is not many people know this, but there was a decline in player base before the evolution of combat, pretty much before RuneScape 3. There was a decline, so it wasn't just RuneScape 3. RuneScape will pretty much die eventually. All games will die eventually. So this is a misconception. Everyone thinks it was just the evolution of combat. It was not. It was a lot of other factors, to which I'll go on further. So then there was the release of EOC. Their intention, some people thinking that they don't really care about RuneScape. They're just trying to milk as much money as they can, milk as much money out of the game until it comes to its end. But I'll just, just for this video, I'll just have a neutral mind and say they're trying to do what's best for the company and for the game. So when old school RuneScape came out, there was a massive hype. There were 200,000 people. There were a lot of people, and everyone was playing it. I played it. There was masses of people. Everyone was playing it. Then it slowly died down. Went to 50,000, then to 40, then to 30. Then there was bot nukes, and then we're at like 10,000 today, 16,000 at best, and at lows 9,000. We're not sure of how many are bots or not. Only Jagex knows that, because they really do know how many bots there are in the game. They're not stupid. Anyway, so with updates, you need updates for the game. That's pivotal. You need updates. For example, you look at games. Let's say, for example, Call of Duty. For example, there are updates when what's the name came out. When Modern Warfare 1 came out, people played it. They had fun. Like old RuneScape nostalgia was like, oh my god, this game's awesome. Let's keep playing. And then they got bored. And then what happened? Modern Warfare 2 came out. Or in this case, World at War, and then everyone played at World at War. Then Modern Warfare 2, then Black Ops, and the continue went on with Call of Duty until we get to Advanced Warfare, where people thinking, oh, it's the same old game. Same with RuneScape, it's the same old game. A little bit of updates, but eventually people will dislike the game. Anyway, back to the thing. And so you need updates. You just need it. It's to give its lifetime. If you didn't need updates, they wouldn't do them. For example. Oh, I won't give an example. It's kind of self-explanatory. Anyway, so I need to talk about player killing is the future of the game, because it's the most fun, and it's hands down, and this is true. You cannot deny it, Jagex. It is a fact, because you look at evolution of combat. There was a massive drop, massive, ridiculous drop. It is true that player killing is the majority done thing in RuneScape, like the majority playing style in RuneScape. So that needs to be the future of the game, because it's the most clicking, it is the most competitive. Alright? Most of the time, skilling is not really as competitive. It kind of is. Pretty sure you try to make it competitive in the past, but it honestly isn't, because that's how I know you're trying to go off a skilling era, because you're trying to make skilling competitive. It is not a competitive thing. It just will never be competitive. Just no one wants to fucking click a tree for 5 hours. Do you want to click a tree for 5 hours? No, you don't. So it's not competitive. The next thing, player versus monster, is quite fun. People do it because of the drops, because it's completely random. You could get a lot of money. You could lose a lot of money, because you might not get anything when you're using supplies. Anyway, so back off that. So you need to incorporate all three playing styles. For example, you had the rejuvenation of the wilderness. Really good idea. I liked it. You're trying to bring player versus monster. People who want player versus monster come and kill, example, Venenatus. Then some player killers come around. They want to make money too. They go to Venenatus. But you need to make it a lot bigger picture. You need skilling. You need skilling more into it. Anyway, so you need to make the game competitive, really competitive. So you look at major games like League of Legends. That is the biggest game playing right now, the biggest, right? Everyone plays it because it's competitive. People watch it. It's like sport. People watch it, they want to play it. They get that nostalgia. See, I stop playing RuneScape sometimes, and when I see a Chris Archie video of someone Rambo in a 40-40, I get straight back on RuneScape. That's how it is, guys. When you see someone do something amazing, you get back on it. Same thing with League of Legends, same thing with every type of game. Same thing with sport. You want to be like Michael Jordan, right? You idolize Michael Jordan. You play basketball. You idolize, you idolize David Beckham for you. Obviously, Jacob's English, so I would say David Beckham. You play soccer because you want to be like David Beckham. Same thing in competitive. Let's say you want to be like Chris Archie. Yo, he doesn't DDS. You want to be like Skill Specs. He's DDSing 40-40. He pulls out a 75 AGS out of his ass, just out of nowhere. Exactly. You want to be like that. You want to look up to that. Exact same type of thing. You need to make it competitive. You want to make it league play style. Right? You need to make RuneScape competitive. Okay. Anyway, so going off topic. Every single update you do needs to be polled, because even though you want to be in control, because major companies need to be in control, you don't want the people making the game. But for major updates, right? Because I've got these ideas, I'll make this in another future video. Because I've got these really good ideas. You need to poll these, because otherwise a game could die right in the ass. But you need to poll it. But my ideas, I reckon people will love it. People will do it. People will love it because it's a brand new idea. Anyway, got off topic. You need to poll everything. You need to make the game. You need to get new players, because the players that you got back for old school were all like 20 years old, because they played 2007 when they were like, 7 years ago, 13. They played it in their heyday that's when they had their nostalgia, and they're like, oh my god, my childhood, this was fun. I remember cutting this YouTube for 10 hours straight and making bank. Everyone loved that, but then they thought, oh well, I've done that. That's boring. I'll go back to playing another game. That's what they do. So you need to get their brand new players. You need to get what happened in 2007. You need to happen the exact same thing. You need history to repeat itself, pretty much. You need the new players. You need the new 10-year-olds, the new 11, 13, 14-year-olds who haven't heard of the game. You need to advertise. You need to bring pop-ups, right? There's this game. It was like Evo Evolution or something stupid like that. It was this pop-up on every single free to play like store of games, like for example like A game or whatever it was, those type of games like Armor games. That stupid pop-up, can't remember what it was. Everyone played it. It was a shit game. RuneScape's not a shit game. If you had a pop-up, you'll get a lot more players into the game. You get a lot more free to play. That's more revenue, etc., and the domino effect goes on. More players. So those are my ideas to rejuvenate RuneScape, because even though you may think skilling is the way, evolution of combat disproved that. It disproved it. And if you may think, well, I guarantee you are not making as much revenue as you could be getting. And so yeah, in another video I will say ideas that I can bring back, how to bring back RuneScape. Thanks for watching.